North Side, St. Louis. Right there on 70, you feel? I made like 70K at the festival. You know what I'm saying? So every time I see that number 70, I just feel blessed, you feel?
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip. I glide when I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip. I glide when I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. I'm a Mac, little baby, know it's a fact. Los Angeles in my lap, got belly still in the trap. I really be spitting bars, got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars, still can't relax, even in these foreign cars. I'm rolling around with the, when I hit hard. Permission to make, I need a round of applause, but I might settle for that. Had to break a couple laws, put my city on the map. You think you beat the up, but you didn't make her. Even if you made her, she ain't ever coming back. Play it like you couldn't call it, it's just something that you lack. Michael Jack, got Billie Jean talking bad behind your back. She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got a and the gang. We had stacks, blending in and spinning racks. Representing is a trend, I don't see no end to that. Where you ever mind me? If I slip, I slide. I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive, I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you wanna be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala, this the good part. When you're living everything you thought about. No single mothers who had to teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency, I brought the two of to me. The good part is father and father. I know it might look hard, but baby, nothing is out of your reach. Grabbed it and I be if they gon' take it from me. Passion is what I had before any Grammy.
She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got up and the gang.
We have sacks and some dirty vans blowing bands out, but I'm still, that's the price of gas.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Astronauts taking on the Legends. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. And on the mound now, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do you have on him, Chris?
Leading up,
power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them. And that's in the dirt.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now it's 3-2. Bellinger hammers one deep to right. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Yamamoto measures 5 feet 10 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in Japan. And it's fouled away. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 down, bases empty. Next is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1. That one missed.
That's a ball.
2 outs, bases empty.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball, that's out.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
Draws the walk there.
Batting fourth, the catcher.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Two and 0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 outs. Check swing, and he went 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss. Yamamoto with the strikeout. Back at right field. And pitching in this game, Logan Webb.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches, depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Swings and misses. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. And that skips in the dirt.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game. And it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Bellinger squeezes it, and there are 2 outs.
Batting third.
2 outs, bases empty. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
0-1.
And that one hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here is Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
And now he's falling behind Judge.
Well, there's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. Oh, that ball was crushed. That's worth the price of admission. And they grab the lead. It's 2-0. And now it's Juan Soto. Foul ball. The 0-1. And that one is inside ball 1. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground. Tosses to first. Inning over. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this. Top of the second, and now Nathaniel Lowe. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Ball one there.
Well, Boog, here's a nugget on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Well, he rarely travels without his tiny, fluffy dog, Mikan. Mikan is named after a famous mandarin orange from Japan whose peel nearly matches the pup's fur color. I love that name.
Pitch misses, and the count now even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Aaron Judge in the box now. No balls and a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Judge rips that one. 1 away. Now Correa up to hit. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Kwan now at the plate. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is outside. Tied up here in the early going. And now 2 balls and a strike. And there's a ball.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is filled up. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Alex Bregman. There's a strike.
0-1.
And that is out of play. That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And delivers outside. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And we're back. And here is Freddie Freeman.
First baseman, Freddie
Webb back to work. Gets him to chase after that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Pitch in the dirt, and now it's even 1-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The next offering misses. It's 2-2. Chisholm sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
Ball one, no strikes.
Swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. This is Bryson Stott. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Next pitch is downstairs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Aye.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Next pitch way upstairs. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The next pitch misses, and now it's filled up 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Alejandro Kirk getting ready to hit. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. Throw into third. Save. Not in time to get him, and it's first and third with 2 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
1-0.
Ohtani stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
1-1.
That's down and in.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one misses. 3-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Bottom half of inning number 2. And they're all loaded up.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments where everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
De La Cruz goes after that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike. And ball 1. Good job to fight that one off. Got him swinging. Here on the south side, out of the third inning. Here's Cody Bellinger. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses. Got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. And there's a foul ball.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that Sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Outside low, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
One down, base is empty.
Ball one. One ball, one strike.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. One out, base is empty.
2 strikes.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Brent Rooker digs in now. He reached out a walk his first time. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
That one not close. One ball, one strike. Man at first, one away. Swings through that one for strike 2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That misses, and that's ball 3. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Chisholm on second. Rooker over at first with one away. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
One ball.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. The walk and a run scored his first time. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang. Back here on the south side. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Leading off for the Legends,
The
shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
That one fouled off.
Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And there's one away. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game. And the first offering is not close.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Low. The tag, and he's out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's a little bit low.
2-2 the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That misses all 3.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And that is low for ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. So a man at first. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Swinging a foul straight back. Soto leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one cutting but missing down low. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Runner on the go. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. It's in and out of his glove. Here's the tag, and he's out. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Aaron Judge. And ball 1 to Judge. Judge goes 6 feet 7 inches, 280 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2013. Pitch misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The batter.
Here's Carlos Correa. He's already homered here in this one.
Correa.
Fought off foul. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there.
One ball.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's off the inside corner, and it's a full count. That's out to center field. Judge sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That's a ball.
This one in the dirt.
Ball. That's inside.
Pitch misses, and now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
That one hooked foul. And the 3-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Count is 3-2.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Now batting, the third baseman.
2 on,
Alex
1 out.
Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Struck out swinging his first time. Michael Kopech comes on now.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Into the outfield, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag out. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball.
In the dirt, blocked. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. Quan over at second. Bregman at first. 2 out of the inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one way outside, and it's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off it.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Bottom 4, Michael Conforto will climb in. Count is even. And that's through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Foul ball there. Ball 1 there. Rips that one to right. Judge pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no
2 down,
strike.
nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air, left field, down the line. Quan sprinting after it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And the inning is... And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Pulls that one foul.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Close one doesn't get the call, and the count is 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. At the plate, Brent Rooker. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The count's full.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Kyle Higashioka will hit next. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? You got some pop. Swing for the fences.
And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And we're back. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Tanner Scott.
Everybody favors we can divvy up. You only live once, you gotta live it up.
And a strike
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Just off the inside edge.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That clips the inside corner for a strike. All tied up, last half of inning number 5. Bregman sends it across to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Number 2.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And he deals. And that one way outside. And it's 1-1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back at right field, here's Nathaniel Lowe. Kopech back to work. Inside at 100, and that is ball 1. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. The 1-1. Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
3-1 now. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Go-ahead run. A new arm into the game, the righty, Lucas Erceg. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That one missed. Lifted in the air, right center field. It falls in, and that's a base hit. Judge hustles it back in, and 2 on now as they try to rally here. First and second, no outs. And here comes Carlos Correa. Tap foul at the plate. In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. In for a strike. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, center field. Judge is there. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And he's out at third. Couldn't get back to the base.
Now batting,
Stephen Kwan getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That missed by a lot. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Alex Bregman. 1 for 2.
Alex Bregman.
1-0.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Fly ball down the line. Fair ball. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Bellinger up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Line drive. Stop. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Here on the south side, Aaron Judge at the plate. And Judge spoils that one. Outside low, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
And that one upstairs.
1 strike.
Just missed.
Outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
3-2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now
Here's
batting,
Juan
the
Soto.
right fielder.
He's 0 for 1.
Soto.
One ball, 1 strike.
With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So now it's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 in this one.
Freeman.
Ball 1 low.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Chisholm fires to second for 1. On to low. It's a double play. Top of inning number 7. Now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Ersig, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now the DH, Brent Rooker. A couple of walks and a strikeout. Outside.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off left side. That misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now, Kyle Higashioka. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative. But you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. Back here on the south side. Now the left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Conforto. Now pitching, Devin Williams.
Outside low, 1-0.
That's it. Count at 2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
The count is full.
Sets him down on strikes. Went back to the screwball, and
now
it was worthwhile.
Second baseman
Bryson Stott now at the plate. First offering, and it just misses. There's a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And that's in the dirt. And it's 2-1. And that drops in for a strike. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the seventh. And a swing and a miss. That's the second out. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. He is singled and he is flied to left. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Bellinger. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the eighth, and now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. Swing and a ball popped up. Stop. And there's one down. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball one. This one in the air. Stop. He makes the catch, and there's two down. So two down now, and here is Carlos Correa. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the eighth. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2 is the count.
Way inside, gets out of the way. This to third, and that chance handled. Slings to first, and Correa retired. And we're back. Now, Shohei Ohtani. And this is inside. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
1-1.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he chases that one. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Inside corner for a strike.
0-1.
Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. And the batter now, Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much.
Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up. And there's 2 away. Here comes Aaron Judge. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
He's under it. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. Back at right field. Now with the
astronauts, the left fielder,
Camilo Doval taking over on the mound.
Now pitching, Camilo Doval.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. And a quick out, number 1. Digging in, Alex Bregman. Not even close there. Ball 1. All tied up here at the top of the 9th. That's the third. De La Cruz. And they get Bregman for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Bellinger stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering misses, and the count is 2-0. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Here on the south side, all set for the bottom of the 9th. Watch Soto now.
Soto. Now pitching, Martin Davis.
And that misses. Ball 1. And another ball. And a big swing and a miss.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That one misses. They're down 3 in a row. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient to play a game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Freeman swings through it for strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That's ball 2.
Winning run on base at first, no outs. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
2-2 the count.
And the slider just misses.
That's a really good take.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Well, interesting, he went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy. With the fastball.
And here is Michael Conforto. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Here's a 2-1.
Nope. That's inside.
That one hit the knees for a strike.
Helpful.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Puts a bunt down. Chisholm comes home with it for 1. And that's all they'll get.
Well, when the infielders are drawn in like that, it's so difficult to defend against a really hard-hit ball. Somehow he made that play, and he kept the runner from scoring. What an effort.
Dive, and he's got it. To his knee, the throw is wide. He's off the bag, and the winning run scores.
Well, you come into the ninth inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extras, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in reg.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
And we got 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer.
you think he Kenny Beans, bro? I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby, and then we're gonna get real. Pretty soon I'll be talking my image, so I can keep running in my mind. Now when you provide your family with groceries, is that too much? Too much? Said I love you, babe. Real love, yeah. Real love is buying groceries for your family.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Ok, ey, ey. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no, ey, ey. Conmigo ya no tienes break, ey. Yo no quiero de tu amor fake, ey. Ya no estoy pa' ti, ya no estoy pa' ti. Conmigo ya no tienes break, ey. Yo no quiero de tu amor fake, ey. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ahora en todas las redes me sigue. Sorry mami, no me hostigue, pero como yo no se consigue. Tú fueras mi J-Lo, yo Dale Rodríguez. Pero ahora me gusta otra sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no me cachas, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón. No quiero que me llores, no vengas con el dramón. No, que ya no estamos pa' los tiempos de la high. Hey, hace rato que te dije bye. Gracias por el apoyo, baby, gracias por los likes. Yo estoy con 5 cubanos y 4 en Moscay. Me compro una Hayabusa y no te voy a dar una ride. En verdad prefiero contigo, no me enfango, no voy a manchar la Off-White. Si no te gusta, sorry, esa es la que hay. Porque antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no.
Acho, bro.
Baseball from the Lone Star State. Diamond Dynasty baseball on tap tonight. It's Chicago taking on Houston. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get underway. And today's starter, Freddie Peralta.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. And that's way high.
That's
and we are underway.
7 o'clock.
Swings through that high fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
1 ball, 2
Try to
strikes.
go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Langoliers collects, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. Tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. First pitch misses.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch.
Over to first. That ends the frame. Bottom of the first. And now the center fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Jackson Chourio.
Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Luzardo, a 6-foot lefty, 220 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here is Marcus Semien.
The second baseman, Marcus.
For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics, and by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. Strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Jose Altuve. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, a great grab on the dive. The throw, safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth, the first
and now it's
baseman,
Jake Berger to hit.
Berger.
1-0.
Squirts away a little bit. Altuve, the runner at first with 2 gone. Late on that fastball.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
This one in the dirt. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here at Dyken Park, second inning set to go. Here is Aaron Judge.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
On its way to the corner. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Up with it, fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Here's Juan Soto. First pitch doesn't find the zone. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a swing and a miss there.
1-2.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Here's Freddie Freeman now. That misses off the outside edge. Late swing, foul to the left. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Bottom of the second, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Luzardo back to work. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And that one wrapped foul.
Two and two.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's Shohei Ohtani. To the right side. And that's a base hit.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just one of those seam high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Rafael Devers now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
The 0-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close. Man at first, 1 away. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the dirt, blocked. Line drive. That's a base hit. Ohtani around second, headed for third. The relay throw. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2.
Batting it, the right field.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Anthony Santander at the plate. Inside, and it's 1-0. There's a swing and a miss.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swings here and blasts one left field, and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Back here in Houston, the batter will be Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
Got him to chase one upstairs there.
Well, you know this guy wants to pitch up something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall, but you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Swings through that.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Off the mark there. And the count's even at 2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Raging back towards the wall. Up against the wall and brings it in. This is Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And that's in the dirt. Top of the third, no score. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Now a chance for Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-1.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
He goes down looking. As we go to the last of the third. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. That one hit to right. Soto going after it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Now it's Marcus Semien. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a foul out of play. Strike 2.
0-2.
And that skips in the dirt. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Start of the 4th. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Inside, just missed.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Gets to it on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Now
Ellie De La Cruz will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. Misses outside. 1-0. De La Cruz goes 6 feet 5 inches. 23 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. And that's off the outside edge. And it's 2-1.
One thing he has to remember is that he does not have to cover as much ground. So those balls to his left, remember that you got a good shortstop that can make the backhanded play for you.
Right back to him on the mound. Throw to first in time. So up next, Gunnar Henderson. He's 0 for 1.
Shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1-1.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Next offering upstairs.
Count's full.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him looking. And that K brings him into double. Back here in Houston, here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
The first baseman, number 21.
Jake Burger, the next to hit.
Burger.
Up the middle. What a stop. There's 1 and 2. What a play.
Now
stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. His first at bat was a strikeout. Line drive, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, and now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. So a runner at second, 2 down. And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Now a snap throw down to third.
1 strike.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
And now it's even up. And he chases that one below the zone.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his...
Runner takes off. All set for the start of the inning. Aaron Judge at the plate.
Aaron Judge.
Peralta back to work. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball one.
Well, these players, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
1 and 2's the count.
Gets to it onto first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. So digging in, Juan Soto struck out swinging his first time. And a foul ball. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. That one just misses. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here's Freddie Freeman. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Chorio ranging into the alley. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now here is Rafael Devers. And Devers hits that one. Conforto has a beat on it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Santander takes the ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. In the air out to center. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 down. Next to hit, Shea Langoliers.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
2 outs. Swinging a foul straight back. Up and in. Now 2 balls and a strike. Out to short. Throws across the diamond. And that is the inning.
Get up.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Michael Conforto will climb in. Late on that fastball.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Caught him looking for the K. And the batter now, Alejandro Kirk. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Down.
In the dirt, 2-2. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over.
In the blink of an eye, life passed you by. There's just enough time to hold her, kiss her.
Back here at Dyken Park. And now the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen. There's no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And that'll get down for a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. To short, could be two. Off balance speed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And next will be the cleanup hitter. Burger, both two in this one. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Headed for the plate. The relay hung up in a rundown now between third and home. But now he's caught in between, and they put the tag on him. And now Ellie De La Cruz. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Next offering is outside. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. In comes the run from third, and they take a 2-run lead. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it. Hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
To first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. New inning getting started. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani.
Now pitching. Mark Davis.
On the corner for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
First pitch misses. Davis measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a splitter, and he works in a slider. 1 out, base is empty. So now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. Strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
And that's in the dirt.
1-2.
Got one close, ruled the ball. And the count is even, 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. Rappy coming to the plate now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
That to right. Soto makes the grab, 1 away. Anthony Santander. Lucas Erceg on the pitch here. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Erceg.
And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1-1.
That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. It's such an easy pitch to pull off of because
that's a hit. Soto gets it back in quickly. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Way out front for strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Santander, the runner at third. Langoliers at first. 1 gone. And there's a ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. A 3-run dinger. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-zip. Base is empty, 1. Brian Abreu gets the ball now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Freeman, and Simeon is out. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Berger, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Into center. And it falls. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Back-to-back base hits. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
2-0.
Traffic on the bases with 3 already across. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. That one fouled off. 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. We're at the top of the 8th. Here comes Aaron Judge. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. Davis back to work. And a swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Judge comes up empty there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Juan Soto. There's a strike at the knees.
Well, sometimes as a left-handed hitter, you know you're going to see at least 1 or 2 breaking balls in the at-bat, so why not go up there ready to hit that first one? Just couldn't barrel that one up.
That misses the zone. 1-2 to count.
Outside, that's a ball.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
That's ball 4.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Number 5.
Man at first with 1 gone. Next to hit, Freddie Freeman. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one ripped. Santander going back, and he misses it. It drops in. Coming home. He will score. Relay throw to third. He's in there.
And just like that, the no-hitter is over. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 away with a runner at third, and we're in the top of the 8th. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Swing and a miss now. Off balance throw in time. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. So they turn to their closer, Edwin Diaz. First pitch swinging.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And ball 1. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. De La Cruz makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now it's Devers at the plate. 1 for 3.
Rafael Devers.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. One down, base is empty. Foul tip into the mid, struck him out.
Now batting, right fielder.
So 2 down now, and here is Anthony Santander. That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 down, nobody on. Out towards right center. That's well struck. But it bounces off his glove.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Throw on to Freeman. That ends the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the catcher comes up to him. Alejandro Kirk. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Otani batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that's
ball
off
inside.
The inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Bunted back towards the mound. 2 up, 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Down to third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
1-1.
And he bunts, but that's foul. Strike 2. Hader is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle of the pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Sun setting in the background. What a way to set the scene. And we could take another lap round, but it wouldn't change a thing. Oh no, this ain't one of those where I kiss you when you go. Maybe we find each other somewhere down the road. 'Cause I'm over trying and making it right when I'm still getting these concussions. Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, making everything my fault. But you got me top, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tear stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel crowd was getting too loud, screaming out, saying I'm not gonna be. Don't wanna pick up your pieces, stop my life when you need it. Say you blame me for everything when you're leaving. I'm still getting these concussions, throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, make it everything my fault. But you got me tough, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding out from screaming out your name. Find a place to go, tears stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, you're staring at the edge. Concussions, throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, make it everything fall. But you got me tough, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding out from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, just take a shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, you're staring at the end.
Que reflejan tu mirada, la noche tú y yo.
I got this fire burning in me from within. Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be. I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me demented, cemented in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends, I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation, I was 4 years old. To be told, I've been battling myself, trying to navigate the rhythms fake, cynical about the judgment day. I did past life progression last year and it f***ed me up. Reincarnated on this earth for 100 plus. Body after body, lesson after lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house cause I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only love what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I play guitar on a grand level. The most talented where I'm from, but I had to rebel. And so I'm off in the sunset, searching for my place in the world. With my guitar up on my hip, that's the story unfurled. I found myself with a pocket full of money and a whole lot of respect. While the record business loved me, I was head of rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I manipulated power as I lied to the masses. Died with my money, gluttony was too attractive. Reincarnated. Life and placed me as a black woman in the chitlin circuit. Seductive vocalist as the promoter hit the curtains. My voice was angelic, straight from heaven, the crowd sobbed. A musical genius, what the articles emphasized. Had everything I wanted, but I couldn't escape. Had me in fetal position, restricted. Turned on my family, I went wherever cameras be. No private planes for my insanity. Self-indulged, discipline never been my sentiments I needed. To me, it was like penicillin. Love, my happiness was in it. The melodies gave me hope when nobody's looking. My first assistant was a small town scholar, never did a till I got myself around her. My daddy looked the other way, he saw sin in me, pinched in me, reincarnated. My present life is Kendrick Lamar, a rapper looking at the lyrics to keep you in awe. The only factor I respected was raising the bar. My instincts sent material straight to the charts. My father kicked me out the house, I finally forgive him. I'm old enough to understand the way I was living. Ego and pride had me looking at him with resentment. I close my eyes, hoping that I don't come off contentious. I'm yelling, Father, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me, I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed.
Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell residue that linger from your past creates itself.
Father, I'm not perfect, I got urges, but I hold them down.
But your pride has to die.
Okay, Father, show me how.
Tell me every deed that you done done and what you do it for.
I kept 100 institutions paid.
Okay, tell me more.
I put 100 hoods on one stage.
Okay, tell me more.
I'm trying to push peace in LA.
But you love war.
No, I don't.
Oh, yes, you do.
Okay, then tell me the truth.
Every individual is only a version of you. How can they forgive when there's no forgiveness in your heart?
I can tell you where I'm going.
I can tell you who you are. You fell out of heaven cause you was anxious. Didn't like authority, only searched to be heinous. Isaiah 14 was the only thing that was prevalent. My greatest music director was you. It was colors, it was pinks, it was reds, it was blues, it was harmony and motion. I sent you on the earth cause you was broken. Rehabilitation, not psychosis. But now we here now. Centuries you manipulated man with music. Embodied you as superstars to see how you moving. You came a long way from garnishing evilish views.
And all I ever wanted from you was love and approval. I learned a lot, no more putting these people in fear. The more that word is diminished, the more it's not real. The more light that I can capture, the more I can feel. I'm using words for inspiration as an ideal.
So can you promise that you won't take your gifts for granted?
I promise that I use my gifts to bring understanding.
For heavy man, woman, and child, how much can you vow?
I found my life just to live one in harmony now.
You crushed a lot of people keeping their thoughts in captivity.
And I'm ashamed that I ever created that enemy.
And let's rejoice where we're at.
I rejoice the story just to take our power back. Carnated.
My darling, I've been waiting for your company. My sugar, feels like you only come around for me. My glass is never empty. You always fill it up